Welcome to Obstacle Running Adventures.
Over the last 7 years, we have consistently released weekly episodes focusing on
obstacle course racing, running, and other adventures.
You'll hear interviews, event recaps, conversations about our sport,
quick news updates about happenings in our community.
And now, here are your hosts,
Standing on the corner,
Michael Stefano and Caitlin Ritter.
Hey guys, it's Michael Stefano.
And Caitlin Ritter.
And Caitlin, how was your weekend?
It's good. We're officially on vacation, even though we're still recording the podcast.
Yes. It is the start of our Wildwood Beach vacation, and I am learning to relax and to beach.
I thought you did a good job trying to relax today.
Oh, good. Yeah, we are a little quiet because we're recording at 11, all because we just got a little behind schedule. My computer didn't charge, and so I had like 3 hours in the car where I couldn't edit. So that kind of made things tricky too.
I'm sorry.
Let's give a shout out to our sponsors.
Shout out Mudgear. Use code ADVENTURE for 15% off your next Mudgear purchase. And Caterpie, use code OCRReport20 for 20% off your next Caterpie purchase.
And a shout out to the Patreon supporters. It's not the first of the month yet, so we're going to shout out the $5+ Patreon supporters.
Jason Dupree, Samantha Thompson, Bradley Keel, Charlotte Engelman, Aaron Grindstaff, Laura and Stephen Ritter, Hank and Arlene Stefano, Kenny West, Cheryl Goodwin, Cheryl Johnson, Cheryl Miller, Jessica Johnson, Nick Riker, Christopher Hoover, Kevin Gregory Jr., Evan Irick, Brent George, Logan Nagel, Asa Connington, Seth Renderhanich.
Yeah, and shout out to our old Patreon supporter, Christopher Stevens, who I saw at the finish line, or close to the finish line, who was volunteering. And I said, welcome to Obstacle Running Adventures. So I was very excited to meet a listener. And then I realized who he was, and it was very exciting to finally meet him after all these years. Because I don't think I've met him before.
No, we haven't.
And shout out to the OC Report for being a great home for us on the internet.
And to Will Higgs.
The Podfather. Check it out over at theocreport.com. We are currently trying to figure out what to do about an imitator. So that's fun stuff. And a shout out to our sponsored athletes.
Javier Escobar, Kelly Sullivan, Ryan Brizzalara, and Joshua Reed.
Yeah, let's go over to some poll results. Caitlin did a poll. I gotta find it again. I
said, are you traveling to the New York City MetLife
Citi Field Spartan race?
Citi Field Spartan race. And 17% of people said yes, and 83% of people said no. And then there was a follow-up poll that said, would you be willing or able to help us cover the event? And 27% of people said yes, and 73% of people said no.
Yeah, I appreciate all the people that said yes. Unfortunately, we couldn't use any of them because they were all running the competitive heat, and what I needed was someone to take video of me doing the interviews and to kind of hold people so I can interview someone and go get ready for the next one. So I did what I could, but I do appreciate all the people saying that they were willing to help. That did mean a lot.
Did you see Mr. Met?
No. No one in costume. Those are creepy things that would have died in there.
Grimace isn't that creepy. I think Grimace is the least creepy out of all three of them.
I don't know about that. Let's get to some meme of the week. So this is one that we had last week, but we chose to not put it in for sensitivity reasons. I left a little bit in there, and so you could tell there was something. So we're going to redo this one here.
It is a 4-panel comic, and in the top panel it is a pirate and a... What would you call this guy?
Just a pirate captain and a regular pirate.
Oh, okay. And the pirate captain is in the boat saying, if you want to join me crew, you'll need to bulk up. So then it's probably important to say that the pirate has a peg leg. And then in the next frame, the pirate is lifting and drinking a protein powder. And then in the third comic, the captain says to the other pirate, very impressive, lad. And then he zooms down and looks at his leg, and both legs are bulkier. And he says, and I see you didn't skip peg day.
Yes, and since last episode was a whole bunch of athletes with disabilities, we weren't sure if that would have been seen as disrespectful. But since no downloads were abysmal for last episode, we're doing it for this one. Let's head on over to quick news. First news story comes to us from Daniel Romanchuk, who is a very good, extremely good wheelchair athlete. He posted, she said yes, forever thankful for God for bringing us together and excited for our lifetime to grow together in love for each other and him. So congratulations to Daniel and the person he proposed to. And some more exciting news. Caitlin, you want to take this from Jessica Johnson?
Yes, she posted my last chemo treatment. Just so much relief, and feeling all the support from family, friends, nurses, and strangers was too much to hold in. She said nowhere to go but up from here. My blood markers and biopsy came back normal. I just have to get a CT scan in 3 weeks, but everything is looking good and I should be all clear.
Yeah, very excited for you. Way to kick cancer's ass. We have some anniversary news for Iraq.
Iraq posted 2 decades with
Kristen, I believe it was.
Kristen. She and I have put some miles on, and I'm so thankful and blessed to know we have many more to go.
Yeah, congratulations to them.
Was he a police officer?
Looks like...
Or a fireman?
Fireman, based on that picture. Doesn't surprise me. And then one more life news story, too. Chris Maroney.
Posted, I married my best friend and the love of my life at Coulter Bay in beautiful Grand Teton National Park on June 20th.
Yeah, congratulations to everybody. That's a lot of exciting news there. Caitlin, we got some podiums. Let's start with Spartan City Field podiums.
For men, in 3rd place, Slamor Ochab. In 2nd place, Kevin Donoghue. And in 1st place, Chris Haggerty.
And for the ladies.
In 3rd place, friend of the pod, Kelly Sullivan. In 2nd place, Cassandra Gill. And in 1st place, Sabrina Buhagiar.
I don't remember how to pronounce it. It was more complicated than that. But she's pretty new to the sport. But we did have to shout her out for the Cincinnati race recently, too. So congratulations for her for getting another win. Next up, we have the Spartan Montana Ultra.
For women, in 3rd place, Haley Manopoli. In 2nd place, Katie Mills. And in 1st place, Stephanie Graham. For the men, in 3rd place, Andrew Lichnam. In 2nd place, Damir Akhmediev.
Oh, it's Akhmediev.
Oh.
Akhmediev.
And in 1st place, Samuel Collins.
Nice. Secret link, there's 5 of them down below, so go and check those out. But let's finally get to what this episode is all about. So I went down to cover Citi Field Spartan for the first time in a while, I believe. And this was finally the first time running the event myself. It was a lot longer than Fenway, which is the only other stadium I've had the chance to run before. But I've been wanting to do this one since they had medals of different colors for each stadium event. So it's been about a decade I've been wanting to do it, so that worked out well. So for the first 4.5 minutes, you'll hear announcements, Anthem, and the start for the first elite wave, or competitive wave, whatever the hell they're calling it now. Then you'll hear athlete interviews, which is 35 minutes of Chris Haggerty, Kevin Donoghue, Sabrina Buhagiar, Cara Vandooijeweert, Cassandra Gill, Joe Rucco, Kelly Sullivan, Jarius Williams, Peter Burnham, Mario Valentin, Daniela Pereira, Brett and Trey Redgate, Samantha DeFranco, Gwendolyn Bounds, and Brian Kellogg. And then from vendors, you'll hear 11.5 minutes from Breast Cancer Research Center, Cryo Guys, Citi MD of Long Island, Jiv Soft Butter, American Cancer Society, and Tonal. And then on the way out after running, I realized that there were more vendors out there, so I missed them. Apologies to them. But let's get to all of that.
If you hear my voice, clap once. If you hear my voice, clap twice. And you're ready to finish this thing and get out of here. Give you 2 claps to the hell yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Citi Field 2024. Room. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us a recurring national anthem singer. You saw her 2 weeks ago in Bethel, New York and Woodstock, and she's back. Please do welcome the national anthem singer. Girl, put some more away. You might take mine. Please welcome the national anthem singer. Everyone say hey, just say the singer will be doing the national anthem. They're giving up for your new songline and see that it's Timothy Spencer who will sing on the rest of the day, but I'm going to sing you guys off. Here we go.
Whose cross rise and I sung it at Angel Stadium. Literally stopped.
You did great. Course arrows, course tape. Please follow the marking evaluation in front of you.
That makes sense. I was thinking the same thing.
First issue out there, some tight spots. Guys, don't push each other. It's not a big deal. Trash, you can take that too. When you please throw it away, there's trash cans everywhere. Don't be that guy or girl. Please don't
It's awesome. Good. A beautiful nightmare. Beautiful. It's awesome.
Good. Your stadium is 15 reps. You guys are going to start off in total. Total is 15 reps on one side. It does not matter left or right. You're not doing both sides. 15 reps total. If you see somebody struggling out there, encourage them. Please listen and be respectful to the staff and volunteers. Please follow all the rules and do your penalties. 15 burpees if you fail an obstacle. There's a lot of stairs. If you study the map is not correct, and that is on purpose. I promise you. So some surprises are going to be out there for you guys. All the water fountains are on, so please hydrate. It's going to be hot. So we got 4 water stations instead of 3. Added an extra one, and all the water fountains are going to be on. It's going to be a little over 3 miles, and there's a whole hell of a lot of stairs. So enjoy that. That's all I got.
Haggerty from Sussex, New Jersey.
First across the finish line, how you feeling?
Tired, hot, humid, all the good stuff.
Yeah. How was the heat, humidity, and air quality treating you in the course today?
I feel for those going out later today. If this is the coolest part of the day, whew, look out.
I'm worried for my later heat too. What were your favorite obstacles out in the course there today?
Love the rig.
Yeah. Not the grass.
Love the spear.
Off the grass.
The fun traditional ones are the best. The crawl is obviously a pain, as always. Bungee crawl was way more levels than I thought it would be.
I bet.
And you got to embrace the stairs here.
What do you think about the newer obstacle of I don't even know what to call it, the slide pole?
Yeah, the tonal chop.
Yeah.
It hit you right out of the gate, so we were nice and fresh for it. So it was cool. It was a good obstacle for sure. Definitely be looking into one.
How long have you been into OCR now?
This is year 10 for me.
Hey, okay.
Yeah.
Year 12, what keeps you in the sport?
People, competition, and then just going to places that maybe you wouldn't go to.
And what do you have next for the rest of the year? Like, what do you have planned?
Got Palmerton up next. Then we got Barry up in New England, a farm, and then Killington.
Well, probably see you at Barry. Congratulations today, and have a good rest of your day.
Thanks, bro. Have fun later.
Kevin Donoghue, Monroe, Newark.
Second across the finish. We don't know how you did yet, but how are you feeling about your race today?
Fitness was good. It was hot. It's muggy. If you're ever in that Florida heat, that's what it felt like today. The course was awesome. It was very hard to navigate. You really had to keep your eyes open and ready, which is great. It should be that way. Create some more focus. But just guys out there battling today. I stepped on my rope today for the first time ever, missed my spear. And you know what? Something went through my head. And I'm here with Gwendolyn Rounds, author of Not Too Late. And that woman never quit on anything in her life. And I'm like, you know what? Keep fighting. Just keep fighting. Just keep fighting, stay in the fight and see what happens. And sure enough, I was able to out-obstacle a couple really good guys and take it home for second overall at the end.
Yeah. And speaking of, fighting till the end, how did it feel? Yes, I didn't get to see much of the race, but going to the ramp burpees at the end, being right behind him, were you planning on catching him or just trying to hold on to second across the finish?
I was actually ahead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was ahead. Oh, the guy that was in front of me?
Yeah.
You know what? He was struggling. Okay. But I didn't know how many burpees he was in. Right. So I said, let me go as hard as possible. Yeah. He might blow up. Right. He might cramp. He might fall to the ground. So be within striking distance if he does falter. He was awesome. He didn't. I had 5 left when he finished. He did a great job. Ran a clean race. Deserves to win.
Awesome. And what's the plan for next for the rest of the year now?
A little bit of break from racing. It's just a lot of hiking, a lot of working on fitness, and getting ready for either Palmerton or Michigan in July.
Well, good seeing you as always, and congratulations on your finish.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
Good to see you, man.
See you, man.
So my name is Sabrina Buhagiar. I'm from Fairmont, West Virginia.
First across the finish line for the women. Yes, how you feeling?
I feel pretty great. Competing a Spartan race at a ballpark is, pretty epic. There's only a handful of these that are spread throughout the year, and I'm glad that I could undergo one.
Have you done this stadium before?
No, sir. This is my third race as a whole. So I competed last at the Cincinnati Beast, and I was able to win that one. I have a strong background of athletics, and I just got into Spartan racing just last summer. So I'm looking forward to continue racing and just being against some other pretty great competitors out there.
Well, welcome to the family. What do you think about sharing the course with your fellow competitors? Have you had a chance to meet some of the other female elites in the sport?
Yes, sir. Even at the last race, I was able to connect with some folks via social media and over phone, of course. So I'm starting to follow them along. I do have my Instagram, and I'm hoping I can connect through folks that way.
So the stadium race is a little different than a typical Spartan. What did you think about the obstacles here at the course?
A bulk of my training is, I do a good bit of cardio and strength training, but I specialize in plyometric movements and isometric movements and things like that. So I had great confidence going out there today. Navigation was a little bit tricky than I expected. It really was. So I was able to do it, talking to some of the guys at the front. I was following their lead a little bit, and we would boost each other up throughout the course and help one another. I did start to kind of go one way and I veered off, but it all worked out and I was able to finish here. It was awesome.
What else do you have planned for obstacle course races for the rest of the year?
Definitely go to Asheville for a couple of races, and then I'll finish at the end of the summer in back in my home state in West Virginia and compete there. So a little vacationing, and of course I'll continue to train every day. But July I don't have anything on the schedule at this moment. But.
And you mentioned your social media. Where can people find you on social media?
Instagram, Facebook. My first name Sabrina _Buhagiar. My last name is a tricky one, but you can catch my name on the results here too. So.
Well, great meeting you, and welcome to the sport. Congratulations.
Thanks for everything. Thanks to all the volunteers and the staff. It's been an awesome morning thus far, and I'm looking forward to collaborate and maybe take part in some of the festival challenges. I don't know where those really take part, but I'm excited to do those too. So.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Vandooijeweert. I'm from New Jersey.
Good to see you again. I think last time I saw you was Fit Challenge. How do you feel about your finish today at Citi Field?
I feel that we were sent the wrong way in the course. And I don't know if anyone else felt that way.
Yeah, I hear there's a lot of directional challenges out there. Was it tape marking or what was that?
Yeah, tape marking had us go down like one horseshoe shape. Okay. Security had us go back up the same horseshoe. I would say probably added a minute 15.
Okay, that's pretty annoying. Other than the obstacle of the course, what are your favorite obstacles out there?
The rope. I don't know. It's easy.
Yeah.
So much easier than the box jumps before it and the burpees after it.
Okay.
I like feeling like there's a break, and I love the stairs.
Yeah. A very new obstacle to the stadiums, the, I don't know even what to call it, the side pull thing. How is that?
Well, it's amazing because it auto counts, so you can really just kind of squat and dip it like a kettlebell deadlift, and it's going to count.
Okay.
So it's pretty easy. Weighs like 25 pounds tops, so like smaller than a 2-year-old. Okay. Maybe, I don't know how much 2-year-olds are, but it's like a blue kettlebell. It's really light.
And you're known for two things on Instagram, your fitness and food places. So where are you going to eat after this?
We're probably going to go to New World Mall. There's an underground food court, but it's like an Asian mall. So all the stands are like different, like Korean spots, Thai, Vietnamese. Bourdain had went there years ago, and we started going back when it was December when they used to do this race, or November. And it was just too cold to be outside. So that's a pretty fun spot. And then you can walk around and like shop afterwards. But yeah, I do like the food better than the race every time.
What else do you have planned for the rest of the year now?
Next is Palmerton, and I just did High Rocks World, so I'm in that now. Gonna do Chicago and Anaheim, so that's definitely that's the move. Yeah, and I'm meeting 65 pro athletes on Monday at a food festival. It's an athletic food festival, so I'm gonna be covering press for that. So who knows? I could end up like on some sort of billboard somewhere. That could be planned for the year. That would be the goal.
And where can people find you on social media?
They can find me. I'm North Jersey Eats if you want to see my eats, or at Kara Nicole V.
Good seeing you again, and congratulations on your finish.
Thank you.
Cassandra Gill from New Rochelle, New York.
Good to see you again. How are you feeling about your finish?
I was really happy because I'm not very good at running stairs, so this was really just grind it out, feel like getting in like lactic space, feel your legs getting pretty heavy towards the end, and just try to keep powering up the stairs. So it was fun, and the heat definitely added a good element to it today.
Not looking forward to that aspect of my race later today.
Oh, it's fun though.
Yeah, not for me.
Challenge.
So known for kicking ass on regular races too. How many of these stadiums have you done now?
I've been doing them since 2022. Okay. I don't do well at them usually, so it's just like, I mean, it's good to always get yourself in positions even you're not as comfortable in, because it still just builds your endurance and character to grind through, and it's not your specialties.
Do you know your official time yet? Or?
No, because my watch is turning on and off, and
Some of the annoying things about the waves we don't really know yet. What else do you have planned? I know that we saw you at DECA recently too, so you're into the hybrid fitness.
A little bit. I did high rocks with my husband. Yes, it was so much fun. We got first in our age group podium for the 16 to 29, so it would have been tougher if we were in the 30 to 39, but we got to sneak one more in there before turning 30.
What else do you have planned for races coming up?
The big thing's Morzine here. A couple weeks. Yeah, so I have my last long run tomorrow, and then slowly backing off the mileage, because that's been the big plan for training for that. I haven't tapered for anything until this race coming up.
So I don't know if you can tell by my body type, I'm not an elite athlete. How do you do with the taper? I know that's difficult mentally for a lot of athletes.
Not difficult for me. I love it. When you're kind of consistently doing a lot of 50-mile weeks with occasional down weeks, it's really nice. I mean, I ran in middle school, high school, college, and so I was always used to the tapering. So it's nice, especially the last ultra that I did down in Raleigh. I had done the New Jersey Beast the weekend before, so I was barely recovered-ish going into that. So it's going to feel really nice to have your legs feeling more fresh, and you really got to think about you earn that in your training, and it's a lot of mental preparation in the last week or so.
Yeah, super hot day today. Get an ice cream after this?
Oh, of course. Maybe 2. Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your finish today, however you placed, and have fun in France.
Thanks so much.
Great job. Good to see you.
Joe Rucco, Gainesville, New York.
All right, so I saw you at DECA, but last time we had you on the show was World's Toughest Mudder. How have you been?
Doing great. Lots of volume running, trying to get ready for Worlds again this year, and throwing in a couple fun ones like this just for some kind of fast training.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is almost as far as you can get from World's Toughest Mudder. How did the course treat you today?
It was good. I liked it a lot. Lots of stairs like usual for these stadium events, but there was a couple spots on the course that weren't marked the best, that I went to do a turn, I was like, I hope I'm going the right way, and then it was finally saw an arrow and it's okay, good, and went down the stairs or something like that. But overall, fast. I liked it. Kept my heart rate nice and high the whole time, and it was fun.
Yeah, almost every interview I've done so far has mentioned the course marking. It's one thing for someone like me, I don't just a little bit more. But for you elite athletes, that's got to be frustrating mentally, right?
Yeah, it is. I mean, like I said, this is more of a fun race for me. So at the same time, as much as I want to go fast and see how I can compete, it was well, if I make a wrong turn, I get a couple extra miles or whatever. That's all right. It's not a big deal.
And you're representing Underdog. Tell me a little bit about them.
Yeah, they're awesome. I jumped on their team this year with Kevin. It's been a really cool partnership so far. He and I have an interesting coachy relationship where I kind of still program by myself, but then he says to me hey, maybe you should stick this in there. There's a hole here or something. Try this instead, or add this to your program. So it's been really cool. Trying to like the DECA stuff and things like that is kind of a little bit outside my wheelhouse. So it's been fun to get into those and have him give me some pointers, since he's the best in the world at that stuff, So it's been fun.
So I saw you when you were finishing the DECA mile, right? How was that?
It was good. That was my first DECA event ever. So I did the DECA mile, I did the DECA mile ruck, and then I did the DECA mile teams with Kevin that day as well. And they were all really fun. I think for my skill set, the ruck was better for me, just because it forced me to slow down a little bit and kind of control that heart rate, versus the mile where I was just balls to the wall the whole time, and our heart rate was super high and I was just dying at the end. But it was I'm going to do more. I might do the DECA Ultra in July. So yeah.
Yeah, the rucksack is something I'd love to work up to, but the burpees at the end sound like absolute hell with that on your back.
They're trash. Yeah, they suck.
Awesome. So you said World's Toughest Mudder. What else do you have planned coming up?
Yeah, so like I said, the DECA Ultra is a possibility. I got to work out the logistics for that one, but I have a couple local races near my family, just road races, 15K, things like that. And then Pittsburgh Infinity is next. Dallas, Spartan Ultra Effect the weekend, and then Worlds at the end. Yeah.
Great seeing you as always, and see you around, man.
Thanks, man. Great to see you.
Kelly Sullivan, Gardner, Massachusetts.
How did your race go today?
I think it went all right. We got to check times, but I think podium.
Okay.
It went.
Favorite obstacles out in the course?
Oh, monkey bars.
Yeah. Okay.
Always. I love me some monkey bars.
So a new one that I've never seen before. I still don't know what to call it. It keeps coming up. The sideways pull thing.
Tonal chop, I think it's called.
Yeah. How is that?
It's okay.
Okay.
It was so it was the first thing. It was literally 20 feet from the start.
I love Kelly Sullivan.
Love you too, Justin.
Love you, Jess. It was the first obstacle, so it wasn't too bad because there wasn't any women really there. So there was 3 of us in the first heat, so it wasn't too bad. It's awkward. I didn't really know what to expect. But you got to watch the counter, because I heard that from guys that they were going too fast and it wasn't counting. So someone told me that, Kiefer told me that before the race started, which was really helpful. So I made sure to watch the number and make sure that it was actually going up. But yeah, it's a little like insert movement there.
It looks interesting there. You said Kiefer. Is that Kiefer from Underdog?
Yes.
Okay.
He's a Underdog friend. Yep.
Okay. Well, I bummed out that I missed him because he was my judge for the first Deca.
He was away. Yeah, he was gone. I tried to keep up with him for a while.
So you're also phenomenal at hybrid racing. What's the plan coming up for you now?
I'm actually going out to Oryx next week. I've never been. I'm super excited.
Amazing things about that.
Hey, baby.
I've heard amazing things about that.
I've heard so many good things, so I finally, with trying to figure out where I'm going the next couple years, I was like, fuck it, let's just try it, have fun with it. Sorry if I can't curse here, but want to try it out. We're making a weekend of it, driving out, spending time. I have not seen Fo in 3 weeks, so I just want to spend time with her.
Gotcha. And so you're representing Underdog, you're representing Gooder. What are some other sponsors you want to shout out?
I got Mudgear, Titan 6 Actuals, my clothing sponsor, which I usually wear their shorts, but it was hot and they're longer. Shout out to them. Shield is actually Tough Mudder's tape sponsor. You might have seen that at a couple places, but they're one of my new sponsors. So they're awesome. If you have any KT type tape, they're at all the Tough Mudders and some of the Spartan races to tape you up.
And where can people find you on social media?
Kelly Sally 21.
Great seeing as always.
Always.
This is an audio medium. You didn't have to out yourself about Titan.
My name's Jarius Williams. I'm 46 from San Antonio, Texas.
How'd your race go today?
Oh, it was good. It's a little warm. I'd say probably those burpees get you at the end. But other than that, it's a pretty smooth race.
How long have you been doing OCR now?
So I've been doing OCR for about 15 years. I started Spartan back in 2012. So it's been a long time. Yeah.
So how many races do you have planned for the rest of the year? What's coming up for you?
Right now all I have planned is Anaheim Stadium and Ultra Beast in Dallas.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Exciting. So one of the new obstacles that I haven't seen before here today is
the tonal chop.
Yes. How was that for you?
It's fine. It's good. It's a lightweight kind of repetitive rep type of thing.
Yeah.
We just do 15 of them, but it's like a pull and a push all together. Yeah.
And then I heard some complaints from the first finishers is that the course marking wasn't the best. Did you have any problems with that today?
No, there was just one part maybe at the beginning where there wasn't really a good marking. But other than that, it's a pretty good race.
What advice would you give to someone that's planning to take on their first stadium race?
Oh, I would say find a Stairmaster and get friendly with it. Yeah, that's the majority of what it is anyway. So a little bit of that and some upper body strength, some grip training.
Where can people find you on social media?
I'm on Instagram as _freak of nature.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to me. Congratulations on your finish today.
All right. Thank you so much, sir.
Pete Burnham, Granby, Connecticut, and representing Obstacle Wonderland out of Wallkill, New York.
So first time on the show somehow. We met at Obstacle Wonderland. I saw you at DECA recently. How was the race today for you?
Very good. A couple miscommunications where to go. Yep. Other than that, very hot. If you're racing this afternoon, hydrate.
Yeah.
It's only going to get hotter.
Yeah. What do you think about the obstacles on the course today?
The obstacles are fine. Yeah. It's like a jungle gym for me.
Yeah.
You know, cruise right through them. Especially when it's dry out, you can move right through them.
What do you think about the cross chop obstacle?
Oh, that was a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, right out of the gate, boom, boom, boom. If you do EGR skiers, you should know how to do them anyways.
Yeah.
So it's good calorie core burn.
Yeah. And then the heat was abysmal. How did you do dealing with that?
I was okay to about mile 2.5, and I had to do a splash and go.
Yeah.
Other than that, plenty of energy in my body. I felt really good. My time was okay. I get 46:22. I don't know where I placed, but I'll take it on a hot day like this.
And then you also took on the DECA Strong last weekend. How was the hybrid race for you?
That was fine. I like doing those. It was hot. I started early to get the heat out of the way. I started off at 8 o'clock. Of course, you were there. Yep. I really like those. It's a good challenge. It's a good push. Benchmark to see where you are. And it's a good challenge. Everybody should do one.
And then plug on Obstacle Wonderland. Why should people check it out?
Oh, Obstacle Wonderland is a great, great place. I've been going there for 5-6 years. I think that's right. Huh, Gabe? You got any obstacle from Spartan there, Bone Frog rigs, other rigs. We have a couple special rigs that Gabe himself made up. It's a great place to go train, You don't have to be a pro athlete, a beginner, a child. Anybody can go there and do it. And it's inexpensive.
And not for nothing, Gabe is one of the nicest fucking people on earth, all right?
Gabe is, I don't know where he gets his heart, because I thought I was a nice guy. This guy goes beyond. Opens his house to everybody to go to the bathroom, get warm, on cold days, cold races, but he's just a great all-around person. Yeah. You can't get nobody better than him.
Love it. And what do you have planned coming up for future races now?
Next weekend, I'm going to Warx in Ohio.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're going to make the big trek. It's been on the bucket list for 2 years.
Good thing.
Rooms booked, semi-packed already, and it's going to be another hot one. They're saying it's going to be in the 90s out there.
Man, okay. Good luck to you there. Yeah. And where can people find you on social media?
I'm on Instagram at Burn5064. Facebook just says Pete Burnham. I'm all over the place. TikTok.
Awesome. Well, great seeing you and great finally having you on the show.
Thanks again, Mike.
Good to see you, bud.
Mario Valentin, Super Smash Brothers from Waterbury, Connecticut. Let me put my medal on. I earned this one.
And how'd your race go today?
Well, as you can see by me just putting the medal on and it instantly being drenched, that ought to tell you that it was a pretty hot race. Overall, I felt really good. There's a ton of steps. It's my understanding that Citi Field probably has, the most distance, we'll say, the most running involved. So it definitely is a great challenge, mixed up really well. So I felt great. That tonal chop in the beginning was interesting. Okay. I wasn't sure what to expect. It was tricky because a lot of people were looking to run by it.
Right.
Because you don't know what the hell it is. It looked like it was part of the stadium or something.
Right.
But I think it was a good addition. I liked it. It was basically 15 reps of a pull. It's almost like a cable exercise machine at a gym. And you pull it in a downward motion like if you're chopping an axe. 15 reps, and it's monitored on the screen, so you don't even have to keep track.
That's nice.
So that's helpful. Yeah. And that was a way to start it off. And then, I don't know, it was the fucking party of steps ensued.
Yeah. And then I was seeing you a lot at some hybrid races, too. The ram burpees are a little bit heavier here. How was that finishing up on the course?
They definitely felt heavy, but it's hard to judge, One of the things I always say is like every race that you're doing, you always say, oh, this is the hardest. This is the hardest. Right. So if you get somebody who just did the ram burpees, yeah, that's the heaviest fucking ram I've ever felt. Right. But in all honesty, it's probably the same. I don't know what the weight is here.
I think it's 55.
Yeah.
That's the lunge weight, yeah.
Okay, so, but it's all good. It's only 15, so you have less count. Right. It did get me. I think that, but overall, I felt good pushing through because normally I would have been gassed at 5. I was able to push to 10, take a little break, and then finish strong. So, yeah, I feel really good.
And what do you think? How do you think that you did an age group? It's like impossible to tell with these waves. But.
It's always tough, man. The age group that I'm in is 45 to 50, and yeah, they're such strong athletes in that age group. Kevin Donoghue is, I think, well, he might be he's in my age group. Okay. So he's a bar for what that age group is, and that bar is set pretty high when you got over 200 podiums. Yeah. So, but overall, I feel good. The goal for me is doing better than I did last year, or just improving. So, I'm a competitive athlete, but most of the competition is surrounded by improving myself. And overall this year, it's been great with personal records on training trails and then personal records at different stadiums or OCR events. So I can't complain, man. I feel good. And for somebody like me, and when I say like me, I mean older, it's always good to walk away from a race injury-free. I don't really feel a lot of the ailments that I had going into it. I guess I'm warmed up, the blood's flowing. So I feel overall really good right now.
Where can people find you and Super Smash Brothers online?
It's at Super Smash Bros OCR, and primarily on Instagram. Although we do, we have a TikTok page, but it's just the same content. But either way, you can find us anywhere. YouTube as well. As you know, I've tried to do my YouTube thing and have clips. So I might even do some GoPro footage later for another lap and see if I upload that to YouTube. I'm not sure. Still haven't decided.
Check out his shit. And good to see you as always, man.
Likewise, man. It's like we're brothers. We see each other at every single event. It's pretty cool, man.
Daniela, Pereira, Long Island, New York.
How did your race go today?
Pretty well. I messed up my shoulder a little bit on one of them. But other than that, I had fun with the stairs, to be honest. That was the funnest part, going up all the stairs. Yeah. So I enjoyed it.
What obstacle did you hurt your shoulder on?
It was one of the higher walls. I just tried to crack, and I'm like, okay, I'll just do my burpees and suck it up for the rest of the time. But so.
How long have you been doing OCR now?
This is my first ever race. So yeah, it was exciting. It was fun.
Welcome to the sport. What did you think of it?
I'm definitely doing it again, 100%. So I'm excited.
And this is being a stadium race, so this is one of the, it's not the easiest stadium race, but it's a little less muddy. Yeah. Do you have any intention of doing a muddy race, or what are your thoughts on that?
For sure. I definitely want to do maybe 5K, maybe 10K. So I'm excited. I definitely want to sign up for one ASAP.
So what's your athletic background? Do you do regular runs, or what's your background?
Yeah, so I grew up playing a lot of soccer, and now I do a lot of running and strength training. I've been racing lately, so I thought I like strength training, I like racing, so might as well combine the two. So that was kind of what inspired me to do this.
Being new to the sport, what were some of your favorite obstacles out there?
Ooh, I like when you have to carry the bag on your shoulder. Yep. That one was kind of fun. And even the one where you pull the rope, pulling the bag into the sky. Yeah, that one. At first that one scared me, but it wasn't that bad if you get the hang of it. So I like that one.
Which were your least favorite obstacles?
The highest wall where I messed my shoulder up. And the water bucket. Yeah, the water jug. That was awful.
Yeah. And where can people find you on social media?
So on Instagram, I'm Daniela.Pereira_. And that's basically it.
Well, congratulations on finishing the course today. Hope to see you at some more events.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Brett Redgate, and from Greensboro, North Carolina.
Trey Redgate, also from Greensboro, North Carolina.
How did the course treat you today on this very, very hot Saturday?
Woo, it was awesome, as always.
Yeah, it was tough. A lot of stairs. It was fun.
Did you have any favorite and least favorite obstacles on the course?
Let's see. Least favorite might have been the ramp with the bungee cord.
Okay, yeah.
That was long.
Yes.
Maybe favorite, the little wheelie thing. When you put your feet on it and you crawl, like a barrel crawl. Yeah.
Okay.
That was fun.
How about for you?
Least favorite, sandbag. That was really long. And monkey bars is my favorite. Yeah, that was nice.
So how long have you been in the sport now?
Oh, gosh. 2018, 19?
Okay.
Something. Years.
Nice.
Yeah.
What keeps you in the sport?
Oh, my gosh. It pushes me to do something really hard, and it's amazing and just really fun. Yeah.
So have you been doing the sport for the same amount of time?
I think so, something like that, yeah. All right.
Little.
Yeah, my dad did his first one in 2016, and it's been a family thing ever since. So I did kids races all throughout, and then now I'm old enough, I'm doing the big ones with him and my grandfather. Yeah.
What do you love so much about this sport?
Oh, it's hard. Yeah, it pushes me. Yeah, I like to push my limits. So.
You said your grandfather does it too. It goes to show there's no real barriers to entry. Anyone can do this, right?
Yeah, I mean, he had knee surgery when he was 18. I don't know if he has any cartilage left in his knees. So he pushes himself every time. It's a lot of fun.
What else do you have planned for the rest of the year for events now?
Oh, gosh. We have Asheville, and y'all are doing the West Virginia trifecta.
I'm just doing the Beast. But
and then Fenway, and that might be it. There's always one or two thrown in there. My husband, his dad is unbreakable, so he does every single one he possibly can. Gotcha. We get to come along for some of it.
What advice would you give to someone that's thinking about checking out their first OCR, whether it's a stadium or like a muddier race?
I mean, just get used to feeling the pain. I mean, get in the pain cave and just get ready to push.
Absolutely. I feel like you always need to be doing something that pushes you past what you think you can, and it's a challenge every single time, but it's a fun one.
And actually, one more question for you. Making the step up from a kid's race to a more adult race, what's some advice you would give to someone that's thinking about doing that step up too?
I would run, if you can, your first one with someone who's already done one. I ran my first one with my dad. He helped me with some of the obstacles. Yeah, I do that just to make sure you can get the obstacles straight and someone to encourage you along the way.
Where can people find you guys on social media?
At Molly Brett Photography.
I'm not on social media, so just look at her.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, and keep up the awesome work out there.
Thanks, sir.
You.
Awesome.
Samantha, I'm from New Jersey, Middletown, New Jersey.
How'd your race go for you today?
Honestly, it was kind of hard. I've never done a stadium before. I've done every other type of Spartan race except for Ultra. And I have to say, was not expecting that. That was a lot of freaking stairs.
If you look closer, you can see there's actually a couple stairs out there.
A couple? No, that was a lot.
So stadium racing is obviously a lot different. There's more narrow running and everything. What do you think about the obstacles and everything out there?
I think the obstacles were just they're the same on the Spartan races in the trails, but it was a lot harder just because of all the stairs. Your heart rate never came down. At least in the trails, you can kind of pace yourself a little bit, but the stairs, whew, it kills you. It kills you.
So how long have you been in the sport now?
2021, I think my first race was.
Okay. What do you love so much about it? What keeps you here?
So these races just keep me going. It also just shows you what your body is capable of. I feel like everyone in our world is so stuck on their couches, behind their phones, when they never challenge themselves. They don't see, like, what can I do tomorrow? What can I do the next day? And every single race I come out, I just try and beat my time. My coach always says 1% better every day, and these races prove that, so it keeps me going.
What advice would you give to someone that's looking to make that first step of just getting off the couch?
Anyone could do these races. The thing to do, just do it. Just sign up for the race and just get out there. My first Spartan race was a beast, and my friend lured me in and signed me up.
The New Jersey beast?
It was New Jersey, yes.
Not an easy beast.
It was awful, yeah. So that was my first race ever, and
Jersey beast.
Yes! No, it was like, I didn't want to do it. I kept telling myself, no, I'm just going to drop out. And then my one friend who, she's done all the races, she's like, just do it. I've never trained for it. Just do it. I do them all the time. I was like, all right, I did it. And I just ended that race like, oh my God, like I can't believe I just did that. Yeah, it was unreal.
Always remember your first. I love it.
Yeah.
Where can people find you on social media?
Instagram, Facebook, it's Shammy D with an H, SAMMIDEE.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me, and good luck with the rest of the sport.
Thank you so much. Nice talking to you.
Gwendolyn Bounds, and I'm from Garrison, New York.
So great to finally meet you, and in person.
Yes.
How did your race go today?
You know, I don't know what my time was like. It wasn't as fast as I would have been, but I had a clean race except the spear, which hit. But you know, they've got those the black stuff out where it's all beat up, so it hit and then it fell out. But you know what? What's a day without 15 burpees?
Right? Love it. And speaking of burpees, there's the burpees at the end of the course too. How did that treat you? The deck of ramp?
Me with the ramp. Well, if I hadn't had Kevin Donoghue over there cheering me on, I think I would have thrown up all over the burpees. I got them done. That's what matters. But boy, putting those at the end, man, that's a crusher.
What do you think about the new obstacle of the ab pull?
I don't like it. I don't mean to be. I mean, it's okay. Like, I get it. But there's not. I don't know. I'm kind of a fan of the old school, like hunter-gatherer, military-style obstacles.
I'm with you.
All right. But no offense to Tonal. I'm sure they're a great company.
And then, not your only big endurance event that's going on right now. Your book gets released. Is it today? You're preparing?
Yes. So it's a crazy day. Kevin and I are doing an interview for Spartan for a mini documentary. NBC is out here filming with their crew for them. Yeah. And then we're all going back to my town in Garrison for the book party.
I was hoping to make it, but Katelyn's family's waiting for us to go down to the Jersey Shore, so we got like a little vacation. But again, how does it feel with your book coming to it's about to be released to the public and everything? It's gonna be super exciting.
It's been an incredible week. Like, a book is a little bit like a baby. I mean, I sat, and maybe even longer, because I was alone in my office writing it for 2 years, 90,000 words. You never know if you're going to actually finish, if life's going to get in the way, and then what happens when you publish it. But honestly, I have to sort of take a minute right here. You and I are standing in the middle of Citi Field where this entire thing began for me, and if you had told me that day when I fell off that rope, and I almost quit, but I would be standing here talking to you and having completed, I think, my 51st race today. It's just amazing, and holding a book about it. Like, life is a beautiful thing in many ways. It's very difficult and hard, but that's what makes you see the beauty.
And the journey doesn't end here. You're going to be doing plenty more races. You talked a little bit about World's Toughest Moto on the podcast. It would be awesome to see you there. You have so many resources, but I'd love to be one of those resources to help guide you to the start line for that one.
I am definitely, so that'll be next year for me. I'm going to go to Greece for the Trifecta World Championship. But you guys have gotten me, you and your wife, Katelyn, have gotten me interested in Worlds, but I can't do it without you. So you're going to be my guides.
Love it. And plug one more time, Not Too Late. Where can people find it?
Yeah, so the book is Not Too Late, The Power of Pushing Limits at Any Age. It's available at any retailer, online, any bookstore now. And so I hope people check it out and just email me. Let me know what you think and let me know what resonates with you.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me, and the sport's better for having you in it first. So thanks for being here.
The sport is better for having you and Katelyn in it. You guys do an incredible job with your podcast, and I know how much hard work it is. So thank you for being there for all of us.
Thank you. Means a lot.
Brian Kellogg from Syracuse, New York.
Good to see you again. How did Citi Field treat you today?
Hot, muggy. I've had a little thing. I pulled something in my hip about a month ago doing a hybrid event back home. Been kind of nursing it. It's getting slightly better. Bethel was a total crap show for me, but I did a karate tournament last week, and I came in second place in kata, or forms.
Congratulations.
I had to fight a Olympic Taekwondo team alternate for my first round, so I had fun. Came out here today, had a clean race, and I just know where my fitness is. So, Not my best city field, but things are looking up going to Palmerton and really the meat of my season.
Going back to karate real quick, because that's my athletic background. What style do you practice?
Shotokan primarily, but I've trained in Goju. I've also dabbled with other martial arts like Aikido, a little bit of Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay, yeah. So I'm Chinese Kempo, Jiu-Jitsu, so very cool.
Oh, that's awesome. It's amazing how many people I've met in the sport who are also martial artists. One of my best friends from college who I pulled into the sport, I actually met her while doing karate, actually my first lesson back in college. Yeah.
So what were some of your favorite obstacles out there?
I really like the hanging obstacles, like the multi-rig and the monkey bars, because it's not a given. It gets a little slippery. I got short arms. I can fall off. I didn't have a good day with them over at Bethel with the rain and the soupiness, but today was a clean race. My spear went low, but it stuck. The volunteer even said so. Made on. The only burpees I had to do were the ram burpees.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. And what do you have planned for the rest of the year now? What's coming up?
My next OCR will probably be Palmerton, and I'm just going to try to stay healthy and train for that. August is going to be super busy. Going to be going to New Jersey and Boston for the supers out there. Going to be doing my first full decafit in Philly the end of August, then going to Killington for September, doing High Rocks in Toronto in October, and debating either Greece for November if I don't go there, the Ontario Trifecta weekend, or maybe even the Carolina. Oh, and Barber Beast on the Bay, the weekend after Labor Day. Do not miss it. Erie, PA.
Where can people find you on social media?
My Instagram handle is Tekki Karate, Tekki Karate, or just Brian Kellogg on Facebook.
Good seeing you again, and rest up that hip.
All right, thanks, Aru and us.
All right, we'll start off with your name and where you're from.
My name is Bailey Numbers, and I'm from New York.
My name's Audrey Gray, and I'm from California.
And what are you here representing today?
We're here with the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. It's the largest private funder of breast cancer research worldwide.
And how are you enjoying your time at the event today?
We're absolutely loving it. The Spartaners are the best crowd. Everybody has the best energy, and we're just so grateful to be here and have support for breast cancer survivors worldwide.
So what made you choose to volunteer and work for them?
I am really passionate about the mission. I have family members, as many people do, who are breast cancer survivors themselves. It's a really, really great organization too. Just all of the money, 100% of it goes to research, which is, ultimately what is going to bring an end to this disease. It's an easy cause to support each and every day.
And similar to Bailey, my grandmother unfortunately passed away from metastatic breast cancer 2 summers ago, and I joined BCRF over 5 years ago now, just because I knew how much they were making an impact on research and ultimately a cure. And I'm just so grateful that I get to work with a team every day who is making a change for women and men worldwide.
Absolutely. I'm glad that you said and men too, because it definitely does affect men as well as women. And even if it did affect women, we need more support for all of this. So it's so good to have you guys out here. What are you guys doing at your table today?
We are doing lots of things. We've got free giveaways. We've got sunglasses, bracelets, pink ribbons for everyone. And we have a raffle with a grand prize of a hydro rower. We're also giving away some smaller prizes too throughout the day. So come by, enter our raffle, and you can enter to win.
Great. And where can people find out more about you guys online?
They can go visit bcrf.org and find out more about how to donate.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
I'm Mark. I'm from Marlboro, New Jersey.
What are you here representing today?
We're here representing Cryo, guys. We got a full-scale recovery booth. We got local therapy. We got Normatec therapy. We have free sleeves. We have Hydra Patch. We have it all.
And what's the smoke show that's happening right next to me here?
Show. We got a liquid nitrogen. We got a dry ice machine, bringing attraction to the localized cryotherapy.
Nice. And how long have you been with them?
We started this company about a year and a half ago, and we're up and running. We partnered with Spartan, partnered with a couple soccer companies. We're up and running.
What do you love so much about your job working with them?
I love seeing good reactions when people feel the benefits of the cryotherapy, when I can actually help people, spread awareness about what I'm doing.
And how's the Citi Field treating you guys today?
Oh, Citi Field's treating us great. It's a little warm, but we're doing great.
All the more reason to get in that cryo tank or something today, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Awesome. Where can people find you guys on social media?
We're at cryo_guys on Instagram, and our website is cryotherapyguys.com.
Awesome. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is John DiTrolio. I'm from Babylon, Long Island. I'm the chair for Citi MD on Long Island.
Tell me all about him.
So what we do is we deal with urgent care complaints. Typically, we range from everything from lacerations to upper respiratory infections. And we also deal with some acute injuries as well. Right now in the summertime, we deal with a lot of tick-borne illnesses, complaints such as STDs, and it ranges the whole gamut. And our scope of practice gets wider and wider. We also staff it with, we have about half of our providers are physicians, half of our PAs as well. So when you walk in, you're going to see a board-certified provider as well.
What made you want to be a healthcare professional?
It really went way back from just my experience just working in a pharmacy in the beginning, and then just knowing that I had the skills to reach out and help people. Also, my experience in the emergency room, I felt like I wanted to care for more of a breadth of type of patient. So that's where I really started heading toward urgent care.
What do you like most about your job now?
Right now, I really like the diversity of it, just really seeing all different complaints. We see everything from pediatrics all the way. Just yesterday, I saw a patient that was 95 years old. So everything, we always say we work from diapers to diapers. So
I actually really like that expression. So where can people find out more about you guys online?
So you can find us online at citimd.com. We have currently on Long Island, we have 39 sites, but we range all the way from South Jersey, all the way out to Eastern Long Island, all the way out to Cutchogue.
Well, I'll be in South Jersey this weekend. Hopefully I won't need you guys. And tell me what you guys are giving away at your table and everything.
So right now we have pens, we have tote bags, we have stress balls, which everyone could use these days.
Yep.
We have also first aid kits, tissues, hand sanitizers, and most importantly, we have brochures and leaflets showing where our sites are and how to contact us as well.
And how are you enjoying your time at Citi Field today?
It's a great experience. I'm a Mets fan, but it's good to see a different look for Citi Field.
Right.
Always a good time, so really appreciate it.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me, and thanks for all the people that you've helped.
My pleasure. If you need anything, just reach out to us, and we're always here and available to reach out to you.
Perfect.
Okay.
Paul Giovanello with Jiv Soft Butter.
And we met you at the expo, and I saw your partner here recently at DECA too, supporting a lot of races. How are you enjoying your time at Citi Field today?
We're having a blast. This venue's fantastic. The day, thank goodness, the rain came through last night. It's a little sticky, but it's a fantastic venue. We got great people here today.
Speaking of sticky, but actually delicious, tell me about your peanut butter.
So we got the healthiest, tastiest peanut butter that you've ever had. It's got no sugar, all organic. No unhealthy oils. We use MCT oil instead of vegetable oil. And it's just good, clean energy. You can eat a whole jar and feel good about it. And it's great for your pre-training, your post-race fuel up to get your energy back. It's just perfect for the typical Spartan athlete.
Last Saturday, I had a double race day, and I was lucky enough to get, I think it was like the peanut butter and jelly one. Put that shit right on a banana, and it was delicious.
Awesome. Yeah, it goes perfect. And everyone every Spartan race that we attend, if you bring your banana over, we'll give you a little sprinkle, and it's the best way to finish your race day.
So you have 3 different types that you're displaying today. Tell me about each of them.
So we have our classic peanut butter, which is peanuts with a touch of pecan. Again, no sugar. It's just, and some MCT oil instead of vegetable oil. No palm oil. That's our classic peanut. We also have a hazelnut blend that we're trying to go after a healthy Nutella vibe. Nutella has a lot of sugar, and we just want to give that same hazelnut blend with our no sugar formula. And then we have peanut butter and jelly. So we sell that in the pouches, and we sell them in jars, and we're available online on our website and on Amazon.
Tell us what your website is again.
JivSoftButter.com. That's GIVSOFTBUTTER.com.
And how's the expo? How's Citi Field treating you guys?
Oh, this is fantastic. They've been the greatest hosts, and we're having a great day.
Awesome. Well, I feel like it won't be too long until I see you again, but great seeing you as always.
Awesome. Best to you guys.
Perfect. Good seeing you guys again.
Hi, my name is Allie Birkenbein. I'm from the American Cancer Society.
So tell me all about him.
So we have an endurance fundraising program here at ACS in the New York City area. Basically what happens is that you sign up with us, decide to fundraise, you give us the fundraising dollars, we give you the bib or the entrance into the event. Yeah.
How are you enjoying your time at Citi Field today?
I love it. It's been great. It's been an early morning, but everyone's been really excited to be here and interested, so it's really cool.
No pressure, but have you ever done an obstacle course race before?
I haven't, but I have a feeling I'm going to sign up for one by the end of today.
Okay. Highly recommend. Stadium races are great entry level. No mud or anything, but it's a lot of fun, and just as you're about to find out, some of the nicest fucking people here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, everyone's been great so far. But yeah, with ACS, come hang out with us.
How long have you been with them?
1 year.
Okay. What do you find so fulfilling about working with them?
That is a great question. I feel like the endurance fundraisers are my people. The people have been amazing. Everyone is so down to earth. Everyone has a common goal of ending cancer as we know it for everyone. So it just, even if I have a long day or a hard day or I have a 6 a.m. start time like today, although I'm not working as hard as the athletes, it just gives me a little bit more purpose at the end of the day. Yeah.
And where can people find out more about you guys online again?
Yes. Oh my gosh. You can go to Instagram at ACS Determination NYC. And then acsdetermination.org.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
My name is Tony. I'm from New Jersey.
And what are you here representing?
So I'm here representing Tonal.
Tell me all about him.
Yeah, so Tonal is a smart home gym that's pretty flexible as far as the number of different types of goals that someone can try to achieve, whether it's performance goals, lifestyle, injury recovery, and a plethora of different things. And of course, athletic performance, which is why we're here today.
And you guys have an obstacle out on the course too. Could you explain to me a little bit about how that works?
Yeah, so what's happening with the obstacles out there on the course is that they're doing a wood chop, basically. So a rotational chop, and they have to do 15 reps of it. Whatever side they choose to do is totally up to them. What's going to happen is that each rep that they do will be counted once it's actually completed through a full range of plane of motion. And so if reps are a little bit short in range, what will happen is that rep actually will not count. Once they hit that counter of 15 full reps, then the counter will actually go ahead and reset for the next person, and they can go ahead and progress through the course.
How long have you been with Tonal?
I've been with Tonal since the end of 2019.
What do you love so much about working for this company?
Culture as an employee, it really does matter a lot to me, but also I'm very, very passionate about fitness as well, and helping people attain results that they possibly thought that really couldn't achieve before. Certainly as quickly as some of them are really hitting those benchmarks. The gentleman who's working with me today, he used to be overweight, and he actually has only ever really trained on Tonal. He completely changed his entire life. He's in the best shape of his life as a later stage in his life as well, and I'm excited for him, and he gets to share that story with everybody he speaks to.
Love that. How are you enjoying your time at Citi Field? How's the reception going and everything?
I've never actually been to Citi Field at all before, and I actually do watch quite a bit of baseball, so that's pretty funny, given that the Mets play here. But it's a beautiful stadium, and everybody here is just great. I've been mingling with people, from different vendors, employees, and the people who are participating in the race, people who are supporting participants in the race, and everybody's having a great time here. And the community of Spartan seems to be very, very tight-knit.
Have you ever done an obstacle course race?
I have not, no.
Any plans to no pressure, any plans in the future?
I'm not sure, okay. But we'll see. Every time I go to, this is my second Spartan race that I've actually supported with. Okay. I supported in Tampa several weeks back, and every time I see it, it kind of gives me the itch to consider it. So, we'll see.
It'd be great to see you on the course. Where can people Where can people find out more about Tonal online?
Go to tonal.com.
Thank you very much, man.
Have a great day, all right? Thank you.
Welcome back. Thank you to everyone that took the time to talk to us talk to me, both on and off the mic. It was really great to see how well these events are being attended by the general population again, so that was pretty exciting.
Related episodes, episode 68, Citi Field 2018.
Yeah, that episode was called Citi Field Spartan Sprint with Elites, Vigilante Fitness Couple, and Crush Cancer 5K. Fun fact, that was the first one where we started doing elite in field coverage.
Episode 119
was Citi Field Spartan Sprint with Elites, and that was 2019. And I guess that was the last time we were there, so we only covered it twice. So that was my third time being there, first time running it.
Links below, so would you kindly check them out? And then subscribe or follow wherever you get your podcasts. We are on all of the podcast players at Obstacle Running Adventures. If you like what you've heard, please leave us a review on the Purple Podcast app. And follow us on social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Yeah. You can also support us financially over on patreon.com. For as little as $2, as many as $10. Coming up next, vacation for another week.
Mike.
Yeah. But I plan to get another interview with someone, so I'm going to see if I can get that to work out. Katelyn, do you have a joke or a quote to finish up?
I've got both. What do you call a dinosaur wrapped in bacon?
What?
Jurassic pork.
Nice.
And then my quote is from Morgan Harper Nichols, and they said, "Hope is not wishful thinking. Hope is the audacity to believe that after everything you've been through, there is more ahead of you. It's the courage to trust that as long as you're still breathing, you have not missed out on what is meant for you."
Nice. Well, that just about wraps it up. My name is Michael Stefano.
My name is Katelyn Ritter.
I hope I can edit this. I know we were really quiet. And we'll talk to you next weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening.
If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to subscribe to our show and write us a review on your favorite podcast app.
You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook and connect with us there.
Most importantly, we would appreciate it if you shared an episode with a friend so we can reach more ears
and continue to effectively shine a light on the people in our sport, as well as the events that we are so passionate about.
Our intro song is Street Crew by Straight Up, and our outro music is Iron Call by The Best.
Yes. Yes, you should take your retainer out. Oh, that's some beautiful ASMR for people.
Ew, I hate ASMR.
Well, I hated having to listen to that.
You listen to it every morning.
Right.
Wait, Daniel posted that or his fiance?
Daniel Romanchuk did.
To get closer to who?
Jesus.
Oh. I was so confused.
Yeah.
Next 24, we ready? Yay! Everybody come here by themselves. Mike, front and center. Hello, everybody. Everyone, this is one of the best podcasts on this part of OCR. I actually emceed your engagement to your now wife, Kate. Yep. Back in 2021, he's newly married. Mike, hello, everyone. Thank you very much. Mike, how's the running adventures? Real quick, anything you want to say to anybody on the GoPro or for your podcast?
Just so happy to see you with so many people here. Enjoy your race and have a good time out there.
You definitely sound like a married man. To the point. That's perfect. What is your profession? Let's go. Have a great and safe race.